So I've had my liver and all my organs sounded, checked. I've had my heart on a separate occasion. We have an MRI coming up. I've been on stage a few times now, especially abroad by myself, and it's not ideal. You don't have that soundboard, so it's been stressful to say the least. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are approaching 12-13 weeks out from the first show, hopefully. I was talking to some friends yesterday and they're starting to sort of book things and flights and accommodation and all the rest of it, but I'm like, look, I'm not sure I'll be where I want to be, so I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to go out and compete early, or not early, but I'm not going to force myself into a show if I'm not where I want to be. So that's why everything's on hold. I still don't even have my IFBB membership for the season, so for now we're just chilling, just trying to get closer to the goal, and then we'll pull the trigger. But hopefully I'll make the first one, which is in Spain, which would be a nice one to open, to be honest, as well. Emperor Classic. I've been on stage a few times now, especially abroad by myself, and it's not ideal. You don't have that soundboard because you don't have a mirror when you're on stage, so you don't have that feedback about posing and just that, and just being able to enjoy it a little bit more, somewhat. But yeah, that's the plan. So we're sitting, I just checked in this morning, we're sitting at 107.2, which is about 9 kilos off the cap, which is plenty of time to make. But last year I was quite a bit off the cap. I know there's more than 9 kilos to drop. We've got a few more tools up the sleeve to drive more fat loss. We've got more cardio, more food, more supplements as well. So I don't want to rush it. I don't want to lose tissue. I want to make sure we stay nice and full, and all that new tissue in the right areas sticks and holds, and it's something I can present on stage. Just heading to the gym now, posing session, teaching a posing session with a client. Then I will be training arms after, and then back home, and I'll update you on everything else that's been going on, because the last few weeks and months has been somewhat stressful, to say the least, but I'll get into that later. Okay, so little update on me and what's been going on. So I'm one of those people, probably a male thing. I'm not one to go to the doctors when anything's wrong. I just kind of crack on. Things are sort of sorting myself out. But I lost a family member about a year ago, just over a year ago now, and it got me thinking that I need to look deeper, look under the bonnet, considering all the things that I do, the bodybuilding, the supplements. Time I've been doing it, it's time to, you know, look a bit further. So I went to the doctors and had sort of told them what happened with my family member, and I asked them to kind of look further just to make sure I'm okay. So it started with, you know, a number of blood tests, which came back so-so, which is understandable considering everything. So they weren't alarmed by that. But then they kind of been looking further and further, and so far, no major red flags, just in case. But just an update on what's going on. So I've been covered in lube multiple times for ultrasounds. So I've had my liver and all my organs ultrasounded, checked. I've had my heart on a separate occasion, ultrasound, checked on that. We have an MRI coming up. I've had an ECG. I think I've had 2 ECGs and a 24-hour ECG. So it's been stressful to say the least, but it's just a reminder to anyone at home who's bodybuilding, who's, you know, pushing their body to limits. Your blood work only tells part of the story. So from time to time, it's good to look under the bonnet and make sure everything's going well. That's the day wrapped up. There's a little update on me. There's an update on prep. We are actually 13 weeks out from Spain, if things go to plan. So an extra week is nice. Good posing session with Max, who's heading into a first time show in the coming weeks. Good solid pump arm session, a little bit of shoulders, kind of a top up session, and then tomorrow I'll finish the week with legs. And yeah, that's another week wrapped up. And then next week we have obviously the MRI, which I mentioned, but that same day I'll be heading off to a ESN team day. I'll be heading to the Arnold's. My cousin Swift will be competing in the powerlifting there, and obviously the men's physique pros will be doing their thing, so it'll be cool to see. There'll be an ESN booth. There's actually an ESN team day as well on the Thursday night. If you're still here and you made it this far, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, and I'll catch up with you next week. Hopefully I can get some clips there. So see you in the next one.